I know now that I'll make it out alive.
Alright, bro, I don't know why I'm doing the video things. It's not. I'll be lucky if it lets me send a picture to you. I made you a thing, and then I rode down here, and I lost it. It was in my pocket. I was like, Marcus, my bro, real trying to be quick. I filmed a quick thing outside your house this morning. You know, trying to tell you quickly the story that the thing I had made for you and dropped off because it fell out of my pocket on the Esplanade, right? You know, not just near yours. And I was like, oh, you know, shit happens, next time put it in the inside pocket. That's the lesson. Just make another one for him, you know. Even the thing that I'd originally made years ago that I put it in, you know, that's one of a kind. And I haven't, yeah, so we got things set up to make that again. But regardless, whatever, I've made it, I'll make it again. The USB, whatever, I'll buy another USB, $10, give a shit, put it on there. I made all those things, I can make them again for Marcus. I can made them already. I just chose to give them to him because he's a Blade champion, and yeah, I felt good about it. Either way, when I thought I'd lost it, was I did lose them. I chucked a U-turn and I was like, fuck. And I was just near you, like, you know, it's down from your house. I'm like, oh, shit happens. And then I'm going along, and I'm like, oh, that could have been it. This thing in the middle of the road. It's funny, is that there's a car that had pulled up, you know, and wanted me to go past it. It had the lights on, you know, and I was like, oh, whatever, all right, Shabby, you can go behind me. Well, just mucking up the story. I tell stories like I'm Quentin Tarantino, but do it talking, and that's probably more confusing. So I tried a U-turn. I'll just get back to that bit. And I'm immediately at yours. I'm like, whatever, shit happens, you know. Oh, that could be it. Go back. Oh, it is it. So I found it, right? But it's a car. The car that was directly behind me, I presume, because there weren't many cars around, had run it over. I'm like, fuck. But it was alright. I put the USB back together. Yeah, lost a couple of wheels off the Bedford van or whatever, you know. But the note was still there. The USB was in pieces. Yeah, it still looks like it worked to me. So anyhow, I put it back together, and I was quite pleased when I popped it outside your house. You know, knocked and went around the back and blah, 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 and you weren't there. It's all cool. And then I recorded a little thing. Surprisingly, I mean, it cut me off, and I'm going, fuck. Because I'm sure there was room. I'd taken stuff off of the USB, you know, the card and everything. Got home before, and then realised, no, didn't have the SIM card or the SD card in my phone. So, man, lucky anything bloody happened, really. There should have been, but that surprised me a few times. And I'm doing this bit because, one, I'm kind of resigned to the fact that it's unlikely I'm allowed to send you pictures or even videos at that, short ones. I'll probably still try, but it's happened like that to me in the past, and so I've ended up putting it on YouTube for my mate Temple in the UK, because I just couldn't, you know, WhatsApp was fucking with me, nothing would let me get through to him, so I just put on YouTube, whatever. Open, transparent, not hiding anything, so fine. And in retrospect, because later, obviously, well, WhatsApp started working again, and in retrospect, in hindsight, I considered, you know, it probably was actually quite good to put that on YouTube, because surprisingly, some other people had seen it, and, you know, had seen it, and they sent some nice things back. I'm like, oh, that's cool, you know, there's something in that. And that's in part why I'm doing this briefly for you, looking at the time and going, don't know if that's brief to me. Is it to you? Yeah. That's right. I put a couple of as I was just doing it small, because, you know, I was like, fuck it, I'll put this on because this is just a little poem I did, I don't know, a couple of days ago for a bloke who's actually in Adelaide, and that's why I put it on the thing for you. One, because you'll get what I said about the, you know, the psyop, etc., and you'll probably have a laugh. But I didn't explain that. I haven't seen you, but it's on the thing I gave you, the USB. And that's what I put it on there because, one, yeah, it made me feel better because you'll read that and go, word, good one, if nothing else. And also, I considered that, because it's funny that this bloke's in Adelaide. I haven't met him, but he's a very good dude. And he's always putting out, I mean, he might have a label, I'm not sure, but he mixes like killer drum and bass, fresh as, and gets stuff sent to him from all around the plane, overseas and otherwise. And I thought, this is a dude well worth listening to, because people used to have, you used to see lots of comments and things, but much like anything, I then start to, on the one hand, it seems to be rubbed off the internet, and others seem to get affected by it. And in other ways, it becomes more popular. Most of the pretend things around me start copying me, but that's not what this is about. I just thought, anyhow, you should start listening to this. Start checking in on Mixcloud for this dude. This is a recent one, because he used to have his own thing, Jason Inkey, and now he puts up under Studio Culture. But you'll like it. You'll dig it. And you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. There's killer beats. You can't see the comment here, but just before there was a really good tune, and I was putting a comment partway through. He then pulled that tune back. I almost want to put it on here, but it's alright. It's not about that. I won't be able to find it now. This sounds like the bass line though. It is it. I put a comment, and then before I'd finished the comment, he played it back, and I'm like, damn. But yeah, he's a good dude. He's real as fuck. He's like me and you. And you'll like it. So that's why there's a couple of things on there, a couple of images which just had some poems I did, but I thought you might even possibly see who I was doing it to. There's some good DJs putting up some really good stuff on Mixcloud, and you'd appreciate it. And yeah, I appreciate you. Thanks, bro. Much love, huh? I just realised I'm not screen recording, so just let this bit drop. Oh, this is a moth, right? Yeah, this is. I might have been putting the comment here and then he pulled it back, or this might be after he already did. Hang on.
Had to bring that one back.
You know I'm not a liar, but anyhow.
Brand new music out now on Symmetry from the legend that is Break.
That's killer tune.
Absolutely crazy tune.
This was a moth waiting for me to go home. They're not tiger moth. Like from the things I was saving in the backyard. And I was like, it looks like he's something. And then I was reading a thing the other day about Toth. And Hermes pressed him, 3 times great, yada yada. And I always thought it was Set was the one that looked a little bit like that. That probably doesn't come out in there. But it's actually Toth. Quite possibly, quite likely to me. Waiting for me when I got home from a ride. Alright, too much talking. Much love, mate. Cheerio. Ciao. Till next time. Yeah, that's so isn't it? Always fresh tunes. Certainly worth your listening time, brother. Otherwise, thank you for being you. Much love. Ciao.